your champ, Stefan Lambiel.
It was wonderful for me to share my title with all my friends and my family. I didn't know how big it was in Switzerland. When I came back home, I saw all the people cheering for what I did, so it was wonderful to share my medal with these people. I had my medal on for 1 week maybe, because all the time the people wanted to see the medal, to touch the medal. I took all the time my medal with me. It was my treasure. I was maybe 6 years old when I came first in the ice rink, and I saw my sister practicing on the ice. So I asked my mom if I can skate too. She said to me, boys have to play ice hockey. I was very sure it was my life to do figure skating, so I just tell my mom it's figure skating or nothing.
I was very impressed when he begins. He just entered the ice and he goes alone in the middle of the ice. And I was, wow, that's incredible. And he was really unique.
Wow! That was beautiful.
My family always believed in Stefan. We were always proud of him. I think that it was his dream to be a world champion, but it was also our dream.
I think it's always nice to have a hero in the country. You can give a good feeling to the young people here in Switzerland, so I need to give to these people all the pleasure I have on the ice. My destiny was to be a figure skater, and I don't think about what was my life without figure skating. I think it was my destiny.
Oh, what a great scene that was when he returned to Switzerland after winning the world title. Kind of like the White Sox coming back to the Loop in Chicago after the World Series, celebrating downtown. Lambiel chasing this man right now, Emmanuel Sandou. Can he hold on for a second straight gold in the Grand Prix Series?
Our last skater representing Switzerland.
Sandou and Griatsev, your top two right now. Lambiel in third place after the short program. But again, it was very tight. Remember, he was less than a point off the lead.
Well, in his program, a quad toe, triple toe, 2 quads planned, 7 triples, and amazing spins. But the first jump is one that he has struggled with in practice all week, the triple axel. He's been battling some equipment issues. He did a double in the short, and he does a double here too. He really needs those points for Torino, so he's got to go home and figure that out. He has 2 quads planned in this program, the first of which is in combination right here. Quad, a little fallout, but triple toe. It was a good recovery.
Watch him skate. I know a lot of fans with this new scoring system have questions as to what if a guy went out there and did a perfect program for the jumps, the elements he has planned, what would be the highest score possible? Well, it's theoretical because you really can't reach it, but if he did everything great, you got +3s on all the elements from the judges, all level 4 spins, and then perfect 10s on the program component marks, which is basically impossible because you can't spend all your time just on the artistic side of your skating. But the highest number he could achieve with this program would be 216.5. 200 is a good score for the overall total. So it is, again, theoretical, but it's nice to think about.
Yeah, 216, that's pie in the sky.
Yeah.
Maybe when we're in heaven. here's a rest that I was commenting about Ryan Yonke not taking any rests. He's preparing for a second quad. One of the few men in the world to do multiple quads in a program. To slow that heart rate down. Great.
It's amazing how skating and sports in general go in cycles. There was a time when Timothy Gable was doing 3 different quads in his free skate. And at the time, many experts thought that that's where the sport was going. Really hasn't.
Well, I think the new judging system is so much more about what's in between and the spins and the difficulty of the footwork, and I think it's a real positive. Has made a positive impact. Fall on a triple Lutz there, very uncharacteristic for Lambiel. But he recovers nicely in the triple sow. Spins, of course, Lambiel's strength. Turning his body there to get a higher difficulty, but that not a particularly difficult spin. Dynamics of this footwork, the jumps that are interspersed with interesting edges and turns. And the speed of these spins, really unmatched. Broken neck spin.
Strong finish.
Well, he had 2 quads in the program, but without the triple axel, it's very difficult to compete with Sandhu.
Not bad, but not his best. And on this night, it may not be enough. We'll see.
On the quad triple, he got a little bit backward on his heel on the right foot and couldn't hold the landing. Turned it into a sequence to a good recovery. You can see a closer look here of his foot coming down on the ice, just a little bit on the outside of his boot. And the second quad toe, much better check and reach there. The air position solid and tight. That came at the end of the program, so it got a bonus. And then the fall on the triple Lutz, just a little bit off on his right side there, tipped in the air. And the velocity of the rotation in these spins, unmatched by anybody here in the arm positions, the broken neck position here. Let me just say, it's very hard to stand up after that. You get so dizzy.
Yeah, it looks like it. He's fought knee injuries, had the surgery last September, did not skate in the Grand Prix Series last year. He's gained a lot of fans, though, through his win at the World Championships, the mandatory 1-point deduction for the fall, so it's not enough. 133.40. He needed 142.47 to win. There's his overall total. So Stéphane Lambiel here in what is just his 3rd senior Grand Prix event. Because of those injuries, he gets the silver medal. And what a win again for Emmanuel Sandhu. He comes from 4th place to win here at Cup of China. He came from more than 12 points back at Skate Canada, back at home to win a gold medal. And now with the 2 wins, he's picked up 24 points in the Grand Prix Series. He's your overall leader. He's already in the Grand Prix final.